Once again, the launching phase takes us from the end of the loading phase to the contact point with the ball, and it consists of 5 noticeable movements. And in this video, we are going to talk about the 4th movement, which is the pushing and pulling action of the arms and shoulders, and identify the muscles involved with this motion. The pushing and pulling action of the arms and shoulders refers to the individual movements that each arm and shoulder produce on the bat handle through their respective hands. Since each hand grabs the bat handle from a different direction as seen here, the force from the respective arm and shoulder that it is generating on it will also be different. Let's start by taking a look first at the player's left arm during the swing. Since the left arm and shoulder are positioned in front of the left hand during the direction of the swing or during the direction of the force, then the left arm and shoulder will pull on the bat handle throughout the swing. And if we take a look now at the player's right arm during the swing, we see that his right arm and shoulder are positioned behind the right hand during the direction of the swing or during the direction of the force. And so the right arm and shoulder will push on the bat handle as seen here throughout the swing. Okay, so now that we know for the right hand batter that the left arm pulls on the bat handle and the right arm pushes on it, let's define the muscles involved in both of these arms during this part of the swing, beginning with the left arm first. If you recall in video number 2 of this series, the muscles on the back side of the left shoulder were stretched. Primarily, these were the posterior deltoid, rhomboids, and the middle fibers of the trapezius muscles, and they can be seen more specifically in this image. Once again, these are the posterior deltoid, the rhomboids, and the middle fibers of the trapezius. And with the left arm completely adducted across the front of the body shown in this image, 2 of the rotator cuff muscles were also stretched in the back of the same left shoulder seen here, which are the teres minor and infraspinatus muscles. And these 2 can be seen more specifically in this image. Once again, the teres minor and infraspinatus muscles. Okay, so now all 5 of these muscles contract during the launching phase and pull the left arm around, bringing the bat head in contact with the ball. And before we go on to the muscles of the right arm, there is one more important muscle group that I want to mention regarding the left arm, and that is the elbow or forearm extensors. This muscle group doesn't pull the arm around during the launching phase like the previous 5 muscles that we discussed, but rather they help to extend the left elbow or left forearm at contact. Specifically, the elbow extensors are the triceps muscle and the anconeus muscle, and these can be seen more clearly in this image. Once again, the triceps and the anconeus muscles. Okay, now let's take a look at the right arm. Again, back in video number 2 during the loading phase, we found that when the right arm was abducted away from the body shown in this image, it stretched muscles acting around the right shoulder and chest. The muscles that were stretched were the latissimus dorsi, teres major, pectoralis major, and serratus anterior muscles, and these can be seen more specifically in this image. Once again, the latissimus dorsi, teres major, pectoralis major, and serratus anterior muscles. Now, as the swing develops, the right elbow drops down and tucks in tight against the body, making the shape of the letter L seen here. This action is driven by the latissimus dorsi and teres major muscles, which were previously stretched. Once again, the latissimus dorsi and teres major muscles. The right elbow also supinates in the process, which forces the palm of the right hand to start turning upward. This is caused by the elbow supinator muscles, or more specifically, the biceps and the supinator muscle. And these can be seen more clearly in this image. Once again, the biceps and the supinator muscles. As a result of these two actions, the knob end of the bat points forward. Now, as the body continues its rotation toward the pitcher, the right arm applies a short but hard push forward, which brings the bat head around near the contact point seen in this image. This is caused primarily by the pectoralis major and serratus anterior muscles, with help from the anterior deltoid and coracobrachialis muscles, and these can be seen more specifically in this image. Once again, the pectoralis major, serratus anterior, anterior deltoid, and coracobrachialis muscles. The elbow also starts to extend in the process, though not completely, just like the left arm, and this is caused by the elbow extensor muscles, which are the triceps and anconeus muscles, and these can be seen more specifically in this image. Once again, the triceps and anconeus muscles. In the next video, we are going to talk about the fifth and last noticeable movement during the launching phase, which is the guiding action of the hands on the bat, and identify the muscles involved with this movement. Thanks for watching the video, and if you'd like to, please leave a comment or suggestion regarding this segment of the anatomy of the baseball swing.